Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone that rule well, and Shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. I'm the Bava Kalab, and I'm from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp, coming back at you with another quick lesson for the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, to edify those of which I spoke of. So, I just saw this news here, and it says protest take over London. Now, this is something that I knew was going to go down yesterday. Prior to it taking place, I heard the news about it, that you were going to have two massive protests taking place yesterday, which obviously took place yesterday. And what this is interesting is it shows the division of this kingdom. You know, what did the scriptures say? A house divided against itself cannot stand. So what you had rival protests take over London as Tommy Robinson March and pro-Palestine rally fill streets. So it says Tommy Robinson's Unite the United Kingdom March. Yeah, basically, Tommy Robinson is pretty much stirring up the spirits of these racist Edomites over here. They claim they want to get all the Muslims out and retake their country and, you know, go back to so-called, you know, traditional English values, whatever the fuck that means. But then at the same time, you had a pro-Palestine march. And it says Tommy Robinson's Unite the United Kingdom March and pro-Palestine Nakba Day rally brought large crowds into the streets of central London as two rival protests took place on the same day. Thousands gathered across the capital, with Robinson's march moving through central London while pro-Palestine protesters marked Nakba Day and called attention to the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The Metropolitan Police deployed around 4,000 officers. Yeah, yesterday we would have been, if you was, now obviously we don't endorse this, but I'm just saying, if you were someone who wanted to do some kind of heist or something, yesterday would have been the day to do it, because you had 4,000 police officers in this area focusing on these marches. So that means that their forces would be spread in other areas. Now, obviously, I'm just saying that as a joke. Don't take me serious as I say that, because we don't advocate, you know, doing heists, stealing, or anything like that. But I'm just saying, Esau's troops are spread very thin yesterday because they're trying to keep the peace in a divided kingdom. So Metropolitan Police deployed around 4,000 officers in a major public order operation using specialist resources, including drones, horses, dogs, and helicopters, as officers worked to keep the groups apart. Dozens of arrests were made as rival protests filled London streets during one of the capital's busiest protests in recent years. So let's play this and see. So yeah, you got the racist Edomites out there. And these are the pro-Palestine supporters. So as you can see, the United Kingdom ain't looking so united, is it? And look what they've got here. They've got this cross there with what I imagine is supposed to be a picture of so-called Virgin Mary, which is bullshit. Anyway, you know, you ain't supposed to be worshipping no Mary. Mary weren't no Edomite. But, you know, these Edomites, they believe these lies, because I think it was just Christmas gone, Christmas 2025, when this Tommy Robinson character, because that's what he is, ain't even his real name. This Tommy Robinson character was trying to get these people in, was it Parliament Square? Saying they want to put the Christ back in Christmas. And you had all these Edomites turning out there. And when they were interviewed and said, okay, so why are you here at this put the Christ back in Christmas march? And they're like, oh, to take back our country, innit? And they're like, to take back the country from who? All the immigrants. And, you know, we need to get them out. We need to get them out. So basically, when they were interviewing all these different racist Edomites out there and asking, why are you here? None of them were there for so-called Jesus Christ. They were there just because they wanted to drink some beers, shout at the top of their lungs, act disorderly, and complain about the immigrants taking their jobs. Because that's all Esau does. Because Esau is, well, I'm trying to find the right words here without, let me see. Esau is a pathetic whiner, let's put it that way. Is a pathetic crybaby whiner. Oh, the immigrants are taking our jobs. Yeah, but you were too lazy to do them jobs in the first place. All them jobs were like the cleaning jobs, you know, working in these office buildings, cleaning toilets, working in hospitals. You Edomites didn't want to do those jobs. So now you got people who are willing to do those jobs and work hard at doing them. Now you're complaining because now they're taking your jobs, but you didn't want to do those jobs in the first place. But anyway, let's keep watching this. And these people are stupid at the end of the day because they think that these marches and these protests change anything when they don't. This is just what the government has given you to vent your frustrations and make you think that you're actually accomplishing something, and all you're doing is just walking up and down, holding your little cards and your little signs, and you're not really accomplishing anything. You name me one kingdom in history that ever changed through peaceful protest. No, a lot of the changes that took place throughout history took place because of violence. Either one territory invading another or conquering another and then instigating their rules and their laws. You know, peaceful protests really don't accomplish anything other than to make you, how do you say it, pacifies the people, makes them think that they're accomplishing something when in reality they're not. Because they'll tell you to do your peaceful process, then they'll tell you to go down to a polling station and vote, as if any of these things actually have an impact on the way the society is governed and run. It doesn't. What really is having an impact on the society and bringing about change is the word of the Lord. Let's get this. Second Corinthians 10 and verse 4. Now let's read from verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. See, we're warring in the spirit. This is a spiritual battle. And this spiritual battle is bringing down Esau's kingdom. That's why you're seeing these protests, uproars of the people. Yeah? For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. So the stronghold that we're in is this kingdom ruled by Esau. And this kingdom is being brought down. This stronghold is being brought down. Verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth against itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing every thought to the obedience. So read that again. And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. Hamashiach, yeah. Let's go back here. Play a bit more of this. Yeah, we get the gist. Just people walking up and down shouting. But yeah, this is a kingdom divided. This so-called united kingdom ain't so united at all. This kingdom divided. This is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? So yeah, these are just more signs of the end being imminent, man. This really can't go much further. We're seeing the prophecies take place. All we're really waiting for is for Esau to hurry up and bring on the chip, man. And, you know, as Seal said in one of his songs, as Seal said in one of his songs from Seal 2, great album, bring it on, man. Let Esau bring on this chip so we can hurry up and get the fuck out of here, man. So yeah, man, just more signs of the prophecy speaking, and we really are at the time of the end. So just a quick hit. So Lord doing its edifying. With that one, once again, give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone that rule well, and shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. And I'll catch you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom for now.